I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emhyr has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North! You stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
The Pontar will rise yet again.
Piss off! None of your kind will get in here on my watch.
The city weeps neath its veil of rain.
Want no rain working a coalface?
It just rains and rains.
Think he's punishable by death?
Must be mad running around in this rain.
Like
The sky weeps.
Geralt, over here!
Nilfgaardian regiment always accompany you on your walks?
Always. Papa's orders. It's for your protection, Rosa dear. People here hate us. Why? What have I done to them? But enough about that. Soldier, you may leave.
But His Excellency Ambassador Var Atra said that...
And this excellency is telling you otherwise. Do you not recognize him? This is Geralt of Rivia, the best swordsman the North has ever seen. I'm safe with him. Now march off, quickly. Left, right, left, right. Finally. Let's go, Geralt. I've something I wish to show you.
We were supposed to train, not go for a walk.
I know, Geralt. Now stop harping on about it and let's go. Here. You see, I thought that instead of training in a dank old cellar, we'd move around in the open air. A duel on a bridge, like in the novels. Now draw your sword.
Only got my steel and silver swords. We should be fighting with practice weapons.
We should, but you of all people ought to know, there's much more fun in doing things you shouldn't.
If that's what the lady wishes. Just don't want to see anyone crying later.
I've a hanky for you, just in case. On guard!
Not your lucky day.
Ow! Ow! Stop! I yield!
You all right?
Yes. The only thing you've really hurt is my pride.
By the way, how'd you get interested in fencing?
I was bored. I've no friends here. Papa keeps me on a short lead. It's banquet after banquet after banquet. I detest banquets.
Boring conversations, terrible food, and weak booze.
Exactly. At least with a sword in hand, I can have some fun. You know, blow off steam.
They're really blowing off a lot of steam. what I have to say. She was more difficult with the wooden sword.
All right, what's next?
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt. I know this might sound awkward, but would you mind turning around for a moment? My corset's shifted. It's pinching me terribly.
I can understand a woman wanting to look pretty, but fighting in a corset, it slows you. Rosa? Shit, she ran off. Anything happens to her, Var-Atro will kill me. Need to find her. Can't be far. Seven Cats is this way. Great. Girl just wants to have fun.
Far from home, aren't you, sweetie? And there's no telling if you'll ever get back.
She's Ambassador Var-Atra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Now it's clear you love your black ones. It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to monsters, just the way things are. But this beastie, we'll tend to her ourselves.
Let me rephrase. Put it in words you'll understand. Piss off.
Well, well. It's not just black ones who tell us what to do. It's witches as well. Too bad I listened to neither. Get him, Lucas! Run away!
Understand now why your father insists soldiers follow you around?
So they can save me, as you did.
No, so you won't need saving to begin with. Rosa, those humans died because of you.
What of it? Do you expect me to shed a tear? Observe a minute of silence? They were dregs. They got what they deserved.
And you wonder why the locals hate Nilfgaard.
I thought you were different from other Nordlings. That you understand us, our sense of justice. I see I was wrong.
You should go home now. And take the shortest, not the scenic route.
I understand. Farewell, Geralt, and good luck on the path.
Bugger it all!
Can't polish a turd.
I've heard ballads about you, and that sorceress of yours, Guinevere.
A witcher. Oh, now that's the line.
happen if they burst out?
I think I'll come back to this after I'm done with my quest, since it's got a tele right close by.
Oh, look at the roaches.
Yeah.
Looking for Roach.
No one here by that name. Anything else?
I see. And behind you, that's a berry picker's camp?
We're, bird watchers.
Let me guess. That sword's in case you run into a hornbill.
No. Hornbills aren't endemic to this area. Don't migrate here either. You blind, Hortensio? That's Geralt, old friend of mine. Come in, Geralt. Geralt of Rivia, safe and sound.
Vernon Roach, Temeria's last hope.
Laugh all you want. Temeria will rise again.
Roach, I cannot abandon them.
You can and must, because those are your orders.
They'll die, please.
We're done. Dismissed.
Looking for Whoreson Jr.
I've heard of him, though I'm not sure why you think he might be in my camp.
Heard some birds chirping. You've got some of the same friends. Both seem to count Radovid among your allies.
These birds, they're terribly talkative. I'll need to see them. You'll have to point them out.
Mm-hmm. Meantime, Vernon, willing to help or do I need to keep looking?
As always, you've more luck than you deserve. I'm on my way to meet my Redanian contact. We're meeting near Oxenfurt, at a chess club.
Thanks. Knew I could count on you.
Just what our band of merry men do.
Thrust once, thrust twice.
You've got skull, will pay the price.
Stab one, stab two.
Now, witches, they can't catch the pox. Isn't that right?
Best beware of the other side of the river. One false move.
A witcher. Just what our band of merry men...
It's true you killed kings. You and our commander.
Oh!
Now, witches, they can't catch the pox. It's
Isn't
true
that
you
right?
killed kings. You and
We'll
our
pay
commander.
for the free Temeria without blood. Damn the Blackens. this is all over, I aim to open a whorehouse in Vizima.
Now, witches, they can't catch the pox. Isn't that right?
Oi, clumsy horse.
Think I'm in love.
Whoa, don't touch me.
Eternal fire.
It's a rank.
Father
I've
of
had
all.
enough of living.
Hear my prayer. Grant my plea. Bring my husband back to health. He's a good man. Honest. Righteous. Eternal fire. You are my only hope.
Must be the Dropbox.
Grant what I ask and I'll spare no offering.
Gave the signal. Spies should show up in Far Corners before midnight.
What?
Eternal fire.
I've had enough of living.
Mister, why are your eyes so strange?
My, what a freak.
In short, who kisses your ass today will bite it tomorrow.
What do you seek, pain giver?
A killer prowls the city, but you're not scared, are you?
To puke or not to puke, that is the fucking hay horse.
My mummy says hello.
Now just to hide and wait. Blind man would even spot me here. Behind the door. Best place to hide. Classic.
My,
Triss,
look
how'd
who
you know
it
to?
is.
Ah, Dijkstra, huh?
None other. I couldn't resist. Really want to see this through to the end.
Perfect place for a tryst. With Triss.
Mm-hmm. Ceilings collapsed, mold on the walls, mouse droppings in the corner. Lips almost pucker on their own.
Shh. He's coming, hide.
Menge.
Indisposed. Very indisposed.
I don't know who you are, but you're in deep. Shit right up to your nostrils.
You're in deeper, I assure you. But answer our questions and we'll help you get out.
The answer to each question will be the same. Sod off.
That's no way to talk to a lady.
To a lady, I never. But to a witch.
You can. Wouldn't recommend it, though. Had enough?
Fuck off. I can take this.
Of course you can. But I'm just getting started.
Triss, stop.
First, let him.
Please. So, gonna talk?
Depends on a question.
We're looking for Dandelion. We know Menka captured him.
That's what this is all about. A fucking minstrel. You might have said so from the start. Before you bloody started mucking my mind with magic. I can't believe it. For a miserable sap like that.
Get to the point.
Dandelion is on Temple Isle, in the dungeon beneath the shrine. Menga's planning to execute him in Oxenfurt. Positively spectacular.
Afraid you'll have to call off the show.
How can we free Dandelion?
Those who leave Temple Isle do so only on Menga's orders. Issued in person.
Damn it.
We'll find a way. I have an idea. Tell you later.
Where'd Menga hide Siggy Reuven's treasure?
I haven't a clue.
You realize one word and you'll howl with pain again.
Yeah, and yet I'll still say I don't know a thing. Does that make you think?
Think he's telling the truth?
Ugh, looks like it.
Enough. We've learned everything we wanted to.
Glad to hear it. Can I assume we can put this unfortunate incident behind us and...
Not so fast. Geralt.
I know. He's seen too much.
But why? I told you... I'll never...
Either he dies, or I wipe his mind.
Strip him of his memory.
But I helped you. I helped...
It's not so bad. I promise.
Peacely and gay.
How do you feel?
Base. Cruel. Vile. I could go on. But I need to get out of here. Now. Go home. Bathe. Then drink myself to oblivion.
Walk you home?
Not today, Geralt. Not today. But There is one other thing I wanted to talk about. So, mind coming by later? Menga's dead, true, but that hardly marks the end of my troubles.
Said you had an idea about freeing Dandelion.
Yes. We know he's on the island, and he'll stay there until Menga orders him transferred to Oxenford, right?
Mm-hmm. Problem is, Menga's dead. So...
No one else knows that. He could have escaped the fire. He could reappear. Him or someone very, very similar.
A Doppler?
Mm-hmm. Your old friend Dudu Biberveld impersonated the halfling merchant. Dandelion claimed he seemed more real than the original. So much so, Vivaldi gave him a loan of several thousand crowns without batting an eye.
Yeah, except Dudu's in hiding right now. Priscilla might know something, though.
Fingers crossed.
What's he doing here?
What village are you from?
Willows. It's into my area.
Long as the Black Ones are chasing guerrillas around the Kedweni woods, Novigrad's safe.
Oh! Hey, pretty boy. What do I got here?
So, how'd it go with this healer? I was faffing about, minding my own business, when suddenly, up he pops and he...
Youth these days. Hair-brained, all of them.
Not a headache again.
What can I whip up for supper?
Geralt!
Dandelion. I know where he is.
Where?
Dungeons on Temple Isle.
That's not a nice jest.
No jest, sadly. But don't worry, we'll pull him out. Triss has an idea. All we gotta do is find Dudu.
So you must find Dudu in order to find Dandelion, with the aim of ultimately finding Ciri. Sounds like an awful lot of searching, but I do wish you luck.
Don't have a choice. I gotta meet Horson Jr. He might know something. Take care now.
Alright, looks like we're kind of almost done with this city here. Like main quest at least. Gonna do this side quest.
You're not familiar.
You seek to get me drunk, sir?
If I was seeking to get you word is there'll be a big tournament.
Oops.
The threatening stride, the gaze of Sophia's. Which way, boy? What do I gotta do?
The treatment of furuncles through cauterization, a study.
Everyone's seen a boil, usually more than they'd care to. These deformities don't just mar your beauty. They can be signs of disease, or even the disease's cause and epicenter. If your lungs wheeze and your heart flutters, or if you're just sick of pustules, you can carve them off and be free of this ill for good. When you go to carve off a boil, use a sharp knife which you had a dog lick thoroughly beforehand, for a dog's tongue works wonders in healing wounds. You got to be brave as you go about it, slicing as confidently and steadily as if carving off a hunk of cheese. Then quickly cauterize the resultant wound using a red-hot poker. Don't pay any mind to screams or tears. Pus, bile, and any other humors need to be gathered to a basin. Then dumped in a pit and the pit covered, else the illness might return. That's a bit wild.
My manifesto. Must be it. There's a letter inside.
The reasons for choosing Jacques de Alderberg as Grand Master remain a mystery. The Order of the White Rose had gone through a crisis in those times and was on the verge of collapse. So one might guess that the Brethren wished to have someone decisive as their leader, someone with a clear vision. De Aldersberg was precisely such a man. One of his first decisions was to change the Brotherhood's name to the Order of the Flaming Rose. The most puzzling aspect, however, is that the Order and the King himself decided to trust a man who, for all intents and purposes, had appeared out of nowhere. They say he was a wanderer, an inerrant priest, who moved crowds with his speeches, declaiming non-humans. They say he worked miracles and showed his flock visions of a world destroyed by the White Frost. He was undoubtedly a man of great charisma, one instilled with unshakable principles, which he in turn tried to instill in others. Was he truly a source? Was he indeed gifted with raw magic talent? That we will never know for certain. Witcher. In the ocean of possibilities, some events are more likely and some less. It is not easy to fish out the first, not even when one's intellect stretches through all time and space. I left this letter for you in hopes that despite all odds, you will come across it one day. For I must warn you, mankind is threatened. The prophesied destruction of the White Frost is not just the babbling of some mad she-elf. Perhaps I will have the opportunity to convince you of this in person. If not, I must rely on this letter, which you will read many years from now at a time when you know more than you did when we first met. Knowing that nothing will save the world except preparing its entire population for this catastrophe, the old tales say a child of the elder blood can stave off the danger. But I tried and failed. Ever since I have been haunted by a hideous vision. A crowned wraith, the specter of my failure. I was the chosen one, and the chosen one failed. You and your brotherhood are our only hope. When the time of the wolf's blizzard comes, men shall perish, and only the Ubermen will survive. Your duty is to give the world Ubermen. Whatever you think of me, do not fail as I have failed. So, calling them Ubermen is very Nietzschean, you know? It's basically like saying you've got to create supermen. Men that can withstand the test of time, men that can make the right decisions when they come down to it, men of healthy and able bodies. When you think about Witchers, you could say in a way they're probably Ubermen. They've gone through the trial of the grasses, which is already a selection process of crazy proportion. They've already beaten the odds in that respect. So not only beating the odds, they've slimmed their ilk into such an interesting definition, to be honest. And since there's so few of them and their work is so incredibly dangerous, they have a high mortality rate even when they're Witchers. They do live longer than most humans, but that's simply because they're more equipped in order to survive any kind of typical interaction within their greater world. But I don't know. They say humans will be killed and only the elves will live through the White Frost. So does creating a Witcher, when they use the word elf, do they just mean those that are able to connect with magic on a level that is more nature-based? Because mages, they control magic, but not in the same way that lots of elves do. So I think maybe that's the interpretation they were trying to say, but they didn't really have a better word to describe like nature-based magic users, like druids. I'm not sure if they have any kind of, because elves are kind of naturally able to use magic in a way. So I think maybe that's what they were going for. That's the kind of interpretation they were searching for. But that gives you a lot more, a wider range of individuals to be able to use within the greater world. Because when you think about The Witcher 4, if the White Frost does end up affecting the world, all of the humans will die. All of the non-magic folk will die. And that means dwarves as well. Dwarves are naturally resistant to magic. They're not able to use magic. So all the dwarves will die as well. All the humans, all the dwarves. You would have only the elves left. Only people that are, I mean, because it says, when the time of the wolf's blizzard comes, men shall perish, and only the Ubermen will survive. I guess Ubermen is a placeholder for the elves as well. You know, maybe we'll have to look into that when The Witcher 4 comes around, whether or not they interpret it the same way or handle it the same way. Because if there's inconsistencies even on that basis of fronts, then it would upset me. And I've seen that they're gonna be releasing a new Guild Wars 3, and the reason I bring this up is because I played Guild Wars 1, and the main antagonist of that game was the Char. The Char were being used by the... Well, they just had this really bad Char that was basically using their race as monsters for the humans, you know? And that race mixing didn't work. They didn't like it. It's just, you know, like everyone was super resistant to any type of Char, even the ones that thought they were benevolent. You know, they were seen as criminals and outcasts even then. And then Guild Wars 2 came around, and they decided to make the Char a playable race. Basically just saying, hey, you're not allowed to have qualms against the Char anymore. And it was very off-putting, especially as someone who had played the first game. It really turned me off to that idea because the lore wasn't consistent. It wasn't... There was still a little bit of discrimination against the Char in the second game, but the fact that they were a playable race was completely unheard of. If you played the first game, it wasn't something that you would find okay at all, you know? And that's something that is consistent within the World of Warcraft universe. You know, the Alliance faction was super resistant to orcs. You know, because when Thrall basically became war chief of the Horde, he had to create a second completely different faction because they weren't accepted by the Alliance. They were seen as monsters. They were seen as enemies and threats. So that's why they had to have two different factions. So, you know, there's all these different examples of this, and how you have to have these different factions in order to coexist properly. And they were still seen as, you know, they had different towns for the different races, and certain races were seen as, you know, the Horde, and certain races were seen as the Alliance. So that's something I find consistent with the lore of the game. So I would find if they kept humans and dwarves in Witcher 4 to be very not consistent with the overall lore of the game. It just wouldn't make any sense, because the White Frost, literally in the prophecy, the first game, literally everyone died. You know, it was just you and the Elder Child, and the Nilfgaard dude, who was like this evil sorcerer. So I can definitely see mages living through the White Frost, but they would have to be magical beings, which is why I would see lots of evil monsters. But at the same time, you know, if you take the World of Warcraft route and say all the humans that died turn into an undead race, they would still be seen as monsters to the overall populace. especially since that's more necromantic, and nature-based elven types are very not okay with necromancy at all. You know, that's not an okay school of magic. So I wonder how they'll approach it and how they'll appreciate the lore, because I don't know, man. Like the first things we saw was of Ciri, and she was like this old hag, you know? And if she's magic touched, right? She would have a youthful appearance. She wouldn't look ugly. She would have, I mean, yes, she would have her scars, but she would be more preserved, like Geralt was. How witchers are older, but they don't show so much age. I think Vesemir is probably 200, 300 years old. You know, they have really extended lifespans, and that's due to the magic that from the Trial of the Grasses. And elves as well, they don't get old and ugly. They stay young and pretty. You know, so there has to be some consistency there. It didn't make any sense for her to look ugly and old. You know? So we had to beg them just to make her not ugly. So we'll see. I mean, I think Poland is definitely one of the better places. But they're quite progressive, so we'll have to see how they approach it and how they handle it. You know, I'm wishing for the best, because I've had a lot of really good Polish influences in my life. Like I had a fencing coach who was he went to the Olympics. You know, he's renowned in Poland. And that's, you know, Maciek Paycheck. I had a couple different Polish coaches, fencing coaches, but I can't pronounce the other guy's last name. I'm sorry. Yeah. I think it was like Maciek Chichovich or something. I don't think it was that. It was like Chichwich. Anyway, they were really cool guys. They were very good teachers, great coaches, fun people. You know, but we'll see. You know, I'd like to give them the benefit of a doubt, at the very least. But after what I've seen, I don't have much hope. Even though I'm a huge fan of CD Projekt Red. You know, the company they started, because they created a whole brand new, like for Witcher 3, they created the whole engine, you know, just to be able to create the game and the way they wanted to, because they had game engine limitations that wouldn't do the things that they wanted to. So I don't know. The most recent comment we hear about it is that they want to make romance options that are deep for Ciri, and just what we want, right? We want a lovely romance option with a dandelion type character. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I think maybe if they introduced, because in the very first game they made the child of the Elder Blood a boy. You know, it wasn't specifically a girl. So they could create both genders if they really wanted to. And I think that would be an interesting way of handling it. That way you can keep the story the way you want it to, but it's not specifically gendered in that way. You can, because if they made Ciri a girl, they can make Cyrus if they wanted to. I'm just saying. Cheese divination. Ugh. Crowns. 51 crowns? Chiromancy, or the noble art of cheese divination. You want to hear about this? What splendid diversity reigns in the kingdom of cheese! The ripened curd can be white or blue, hard or soft, fresh or aged. From the milk of cows, sheep, and goats, brined, pickled, or untouched. This list could go on until the end of time, and each of them, every last slice, every morsel and crumb, not only brings with it an unmatched rush of sensory experience, but in the right hands, can be made to reveal the universe's most closely guarded secrets. If you're into charcuterie, cheese is really, really fun to actually look into. Yeah, it's really dependent on where you grow the cheese, because the environment creates the flavor of the cheese. So that's why you can only get specific cheese in specific regions. Like blue cheese only comes from like one place, and it's because of all this iron that's up in the hills in the region. I mean, France is interesting like that, how they created regions for their wine as well. I mean, I'd have to say cheese and wine kind of, if you've never heard of a cheese and wine pairing or tasting, then, you know, that's on you. For cheese, like the innards of sacrificed animals, the flight of a swallow, or vivid dreams, can be used for divination. The depths and size of a cheese's holes reveal the rains will fall in the coming year, while the color of mold veins tell who shall love whom, and the scent of a hard grana padano predicts which army will vanquish its foes and which shall perish. The best divination, however, is done using the ancient method of fondue. One must simply melt two different kinds of cheese, preferably Emmental and Gruyere, in white wine, or in a pinch in a dry apple cider. Then one must use a long stick to immerse a morsel of bread in the resultant thick, soupy mixture, all the while keeping in mind the question, what shall my child be like when he, or she, as the case may be, grows? Then bring the cheese-covered morsel of bread up to a candle so that it casts a shadow on the wall. The shape will provide a sure and easily understood answer to your query. That is crazy. What? I've been to a fondue place. There's a really cool fondue place where I live. Moribundia, the vampire's last likeness. Thereupon Isabella took Edward's glistening visage in her hand and embraced his icy lips, which were twisted into a cynical grin. "Forgive me, my love," she whispered, stifling the sobs heaving her bosom. "My heart doth long with fiercer passion for yon werewolf, whom thou hatest with thy vampiric thewiness." "'Tis for the best," spoke Edward, shifting his pale face toward the equally pale moon. "With me thy life was ever endangered. With yon werewolf thou shalt know peace and happiness." Edward turned and took a step toward the exit, but Isabella grabbed his wrist and bade he stop. The touch of her hand was so tender, his heart newly began to beat anew after centuries of deathly stillness. "There is more," she spoke, averting his penetrating gaze. "I am with child." What the heck? How is a vampire the father of a child, bro? Nani desu ka? The gangs of Novigrad. Okay.
They say some witches spy for the Black Ones. At
Sleep,
first
sleep,
I
sleep.
thought it a jest.
What? Nah, I'm gonna go around, I guess.
Devil's spawn.
Awful pale. Oh, he's scared.
Pamparam.
Pamparam, Pamparam. Is that who I think it is?
A wee minute, Witcher. Now, I'm curious something mighty. How is it you were off the same bloody night Horson tried to kill me?
'Twas chance, honest. I was at the brothel. I've witnesses.
I don't doubt you found some witnesses, but I do doubt the bit about chance. Know what? Shite conversation this. So much blethering, we've got nowhere. Lads, you have a chat with him. It's simple. I want to know where Horson is.
I've not betrayed you. Not ever. No! No! I know nothing!
Help me find Junior?
I'm about to send my lads around Horson's hideouts. Won't say no to a witch's blade. Lead my men, take the Water Junior and drag him out of his hidey hole. Win-win situation as I see it.
All right.
Now, I suspect Junior's hiding at his casino in Gildorf. Either that or near the arena beneath the Bits. My lads will be there. Find him.
Sick of it all.
The dungeon, that's where you belong.
I think this is gonna go ahead and change my destination here, because I wasn't able to get in. get into the casino. They wouldn't let me in. They wouldn't let me in! Ah!
No bread, no coin, poor as shite.
But if I go with a few dwarves, that may loosen their lips.
We're set to go. Anytime.
What's up, boys?
Ready?
Righto. We go on your mark.
Let's boogie.
Let's go then.
The Witcher has me dead
Geralt
collector.
Rev.
Oh, them foul living fine. Let's drink for its nearly lights. Leave him to me. I won't get on a boat. You won't see me afloat.
Hey, killed him!
He's close to the exits.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch to this one. I've got plenty of food right now. I wonder how long.
Should look around.
Ah! Brother. How did they all die? Come here. Yeah, they died pretty quick, dude. 12 fist tech. Hornwort. Anyone up here? The gangs of Novigrad.
That's it.
Ow, brother. Hit him with some thunderbolt.
You're carrion! Listen, kill him.
Gonna hang your head from my saddle.
Try me, prick.
List of debtors. Ethelbert Zimmer, Gwyn Huys, Matisse Billis, Sycamore Prokop, Rico, Mortimer Schwindel, Stanley Grease, Aardvark Vander Baltimore. Princess Xanthia Sword. Wow.
Beat you half to death. Hey, can you hear me?
Hey, it's Rico! Give me a second, I gotta loot. A random horse. It's a...
You alive?
Don't finish me.
Don't intend to.
Who the hell are you? Heard screaming downstairs.
It's all right now.
Will you help me?
What's your name?
Rico. Rico Meyersdorf.
Why are you here?
What's it look like? Came here to sit and think. God. All right. Clever and tough's not working for me. They took me for one of Bedlam's moles.
Are you?
Well, kinda. Yeah.
So what have you kinda learned?
Whoreson's working hand in glove with the Redanians. I don't know the details, but he's on their side. And that's all I know.
Take care of yourself.
Thanks. I'll lay low until things settle down. Bedlam will learn you helped me. See him. He's sure to reward you.
The dwarves got silly whipped at the very beginning. That
I trusted a woman once, long ago. I was willing to give me right hand for her.
holy, what do you mean? This is really far away.
And if I hired a witcher as my debt collector?
No loitering round here.
Dwarven moonshine. Nothing stinks quite like it. There's the bottle. Muggs was attacked here.
I serve the eternal fire.
Dana.
Strangers, no strangers.
The plague!
This guy.
Hand over the documents, thief.
Me, a thief? I won him straight, I did, in a game of cards.
Not how Muggs sees it. Claims he was mugged.
He lost, demanded them papers back, and when I refused, he walloped me over the noggin with a bottle. Barely escaped with me life.
How much are they worth to you?
I don't read myself, but I've seen the seals. I know it ain't no scrapper arseway. I won't sell them to the first fella comes asking.
Played cards for them once. Care to play again? You're clearly in the middle of a lucky streak. Could very well continue.
You might be right. Let's play.
No. Yerpin. Number of unit cards. Can I look at this? Whatever. Tribu. I probably should have used torrential. And then cleared it. Is this dude gonna have any cards for his ending turn, is he? Okay. I won. Wow.
I win.
I ain't blind. Take the damn things. Let none say I ain't an honest man.
Gods know, I'll only ever say kind things about you.
The plague!
Stop it!
Look, a kitty.
He scares me a little.
Hi, kitties. Hello, kitty.
Trouble?
Odd though he is, girls can't seem to look away.
Ah! Find someone your own size.
Well?
Found the thief who took your documents.
That can't be. Let's go get him. You can hold him while I take what's mine.
Slow down. See, this man said he never attacked you. Said you lost to him at cards.
Ah, cheeky bastard. But like me Aunt Rosalie always said, lies got but wee legs and don't run far. The documents belong to my employer. The deed to a townhouse in Vengerberg. And true enough, I'd been drinking. Got a bit carried away. I lost them in a game of cards.
Then you whacked the winner on the head with a bottle.
What was it to do? He weren't willing to give him back. When the scoundrel drew a weapon, I fled. But without them papers, I haven't the gumption to show me face at home.
Here, now pay up.
Of course I will. Give you all I've left. Wouldn't have it any other way.
One XP.
You go your way.
20 crowns. Freaking cheap ass dwarves, bro.
Take care now. You don't look at all like other Dwan.
Non-human, are you? Look for your kind beyond the rules.
Happiness will come today.
There must be order.
Double chase.
Mind the guards. They're worse than thugs.
Ow! Don't pull! Well, you wanted braids. But I didn't want my hair pulled. Can't have one without the other. Then I don't want them. Witcher? Witcher? Kareen, look who's come.
Live here together now? Didn't know.
Once you told me Sarah had been responsible for my nightmares, I decided to see if the devil's as scary as they paint him. Or her. I
I came in to find not a fiend, but our little Sarah. And I can't say why, but we took a liking to one another immediately.
Long ago, to isolate themselves from a world of beasts, humans began building cities. But since beasts prowl within stone walls as well as they do outside them, this did not allay human fears. The truth is, walls guarantee no one's safety. The place where you lock yourself in and lock all else out, that's not your home. Your home is sometimes a place you travel long and far to find.
Yes? Yes?
Double shades.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. White Wolf, they call you?
You stand accused of offending religious sentiment. We've orders to take you in for interrogation. Surrender your weapons.
This is a misunderstanding. But fine, take them. Though I'll need a receipt. Wouldn't want to lose anything.
Yeah, drawing it up for you now.
Remember the preacher who spoke of witches and witchers? A man you humiliated before his faithful. He asked that we administer a sacrament on his behalf. Your last rites.
Ever fight a witcher?
I'll beat your ass. Ow. -1.
Let's end this.
Coming. Felt it in my bones.
What the giggles? Okay. Let's see. Throw a Quen in there, it'll be fine. Wonder why I don't have any Dragonid oil. Need some Q-Birth, right? No. Enhanced hybrid. I need an eyeball Irenia. What is that? Hydration. No. Q-Birth. Need some white gold. Wonder where I'll get white gold at.
Rain, I like rain. Oh, that's bad luck.
Don't like folk wandering around here.
Oh yeah? Well, got a beast you need someone to get rid of? I'm here about the notice.
Supervisor Lund posted it. Yeah, a beast haunts the outskirts, murdering folk. Got them scared to leave their homes after dusk.
I aim to hunt down this monster.
Best hurry then, some other bloke's already after it.
When do you find the last victim?
Just last night. Hubert, a beggar, but a decent man. I'd let him sleep in the shed from time to time, that one on the right. Eustace hasn't come for the corpse yet. It's lying in there where I found it.
Any eyewitnesses to these attacks?
No, just the bodies. Beast appears only at night. Chooses isolated victims.
Who took the contract?
Didn't see the man. Was just told some brave fool turned up.
Thanks. So long.
Arr!
No use doing any work in this rain.
Blood, but not human. Monster was wounded. Not the marks of a Garcane or a Fletter. Blood's all sucked out. A lesser vampire? Winds howling here. Ought to look for prints on the other side. Rat corpses. Not a drop of blood left in them. Ekimara came out of the water here. Gotta look for more tracks.
Geralt! Careful, she's strong! Come on!
Greetings, Lambert.
Damn, it's good to see you, Wolf.
Decide to do some hunting in Novigrad? For as I remember, you never liked this city.
Still don't. Thing is, I got a certain matter to take care of.
What have you been up to? Any luck on the path?
A lot, in fact. Quite the takings in Lan Exeter. Was asked to hunt down a giant who turned out to be a forest troll, and some bandits.
Bandits?
Came as a package with the troll.
The matter you mentioned. Anything I can help with?
Maybe. But we'll talk about that later. Got our reward to collect. I'm kinda in a hurry. Let's say you've earned half. What the hell?
Let's go.
So?
What do you think? We did what we had to do. Time to pay up.
Wait here, I'll go see the supervisor, get your reward.
Do that ourselves. No reason you should abandon your post.
Can't argue with reason. Go on in.
We dealt with the monster at the docks. Here for our reward.
Witches? Since when do you travel in pairs?
A lot of dangers lie in wait for a lone witcher. Bandits, for example.
I advise you to change your tone.
Where's Yad Karadin? Talk.
Who?
Trust me, Geralt, this is important. There's something I gotta know.
I do not know any Karadin. Take your coin for the before and bugger off, before I lose my temper.
Where's Yad Karadin? Asking you for the last time.
Guards! To the dungeon with them!
I'll break your bones!
Not too late to surrender.
You son of a...
This guy's more trouble than the Ekimara.
Karadin's disappeared. I swear. The others too. I only know of Vienne.
What about Vienne?
She drinks at the Seven Cats. There day and night.
See? You can be helpful.
That was murder. Was that really necessary?
Yes. More guardsmen will show soon. Let's go. Meet me at the Seven Cats. Tell you everything there.
The Tavern Vienne frequents?
Yeah, see you later.
Always down to help out a fellow Witcher.
God.
How are you?
Hey.
Tomorrow is another day.
From now on, assume your every move's observed.
Look! Look!
Lingering like flies around shit instead of doing some honest work.
All right, high time you explain some things. Why'd you kill Lund? What's this all about?
Want the short version or the long one?
Let me hear the whole thing.
I had a friend. Aiden was his name.
You had a friend?
Oh, fucking hilarious. I met him soon after I'd accepted a contract to lift the curse from the Ogre of Elander. Aiden had been hired to kill him. He was a witcher from the School of the Cat.
As far as I remember, the Ogre was killed in the end.
Yeah. After it gutted my employer, we really didn't have a choice. I cut a deal with Aiden. We joined forces, split the reward for killing the Ogre between us. After that, we worked together a lot. Hands down the best man I'd ever met. I mean, I like you, you know that. Still, no comparison.
What happened to him?
Some time ago, Aiden took on a contract to lift a curse off a duke's daughter. It was a political mess from the start. Then there was hatred for the School of the Cat to deal with.
They worked hard to deserve that hate. Basically turned hired assassins.
Aiden wasn't like that. Anyway, some of the Duke's courtiers had designs. Weren't at all keen on the curse being lifted from the Duke's firstborn. So a band of trained assassins ambushed Aiden. Murdered him. Our dear supervisor was one of them.
And Yad Karadin?
The assassin's leader. And the one to deal the mortal blow.
Sorry about your friend.
Don't need your sympathy. Just your help. We have to talk to Vienne. Must have had enough to drink by now. Let's go.
Vienne?
What do you want?
We want to see Yad Karadin.
Now, why would I help you?
It's really important to my friend here.
And what will I get out of it?
Pay for your beer, for starters. Then we'll see how valuable your information is.
I was part of Karadin's band, but when was that? I don't know where to find him. I've fallen out with the lot. Besides, he's no longer chummy with his old mates. Word around town is he's changed.
Karadin's changed? What do you mean?
He's dropped all his old connections. Stopped taking on petty killings. He's hidden himself away in some hole. Must be planning something big.
Who else was in Karadin's band?
Aside from me, Sleaze, Hammond and Lund, but they've scattered all over the world. Sleaze went to Tretogor, Hammond to Skellige, and Lund...
Lund's dead.
Finally met his match. Well, you've only Hammond or Sleaze to talk to then.
Satisfied?
She doesn't know anything. We need to talk to Hammond and Sleaze.
Don't go looking for Karadin. If he senses you nipping at his heels, he'll kill you without batting an eye.
We'll see. As for you...
No, Lambert.
Right. Better to leave her like this.
What about my coin? Arseholes.
You gotta help me, Geralt. Best thing will be to split up. You sail to Skellige, try to squeeze something out of Hammond. I'll go to Tretogor and meet with Sleaze.
Where'll we meet once I'm back?
At the Nowhere Inn.
All right, I'm off. Good luck.
My uncle's in the circus because he can swallow swords. Can you?
Mister, why are your eyes so strange?
Some people's lives are punishment enough.
Lingering like flies round shit instead of doing some honest work.
Got my eye on you, white one.
Oh! You flee to Maria too? You don't look well.
White head like a miller's son.
Every single
Ooh.
The eternal fire will guide us.
Snake eyes. Got a snake's tongue as well.
Oh.
Surely.
Hey! Perhaps you would stand against our
Kisses your
champion.
ass today, we'll
How is
fight it
business?
tomorrow.
Name's Geralt.
Patty Gruber, I'm a bookie. I trust you're here to fight.
I'm ready.
Hear that? A fight at last! Our champion, Archibald O'Neill, to face Geralt! Fight!
Oh, come on!
Ah.
Oi!
Not too late to surrender.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new champion! The man who dethroned Archibald O'Neill! Bravo to Geralt! A beautiful bout!
Want to be crowned the best in Novigrad. Who do I gotta fight?
Well, if you yearn to fight some more, you must certainly face the captain of the guard.
Is that it? Thus the white hair?
We can go at it here, or at my place.
sick of it all.
What am I to do now?
My strength's gone.
Double shows.
Ah! How loutish! Kick it! The temple guard stands ready. Have we found the captain another victim?
I'm Geralt of Rivia.
It matters not what you're called. It matters not where you're from. What matters is if you're prepared to fight Captain Mortimer.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Fight!
Troops, here now! Redenia!
Come on, come closer.
Long live the king!
Geralt of Rivia dethrones Captain Mortimer! Behold your prize champion!
You have earned the honor to challenge Novigrad's champion, Durden the Tailor. You will find him in Far Corners, and fight there as well after sundown. This is in case the first one
vile in
rains.
appearance and
Smart.
reeking of dead men's bile. It's rotting flesh they truly crave. To kill one or the other is a
humans. Double shows.
Odd though he is, girls can't seem to agree.
Ah.
The best stock in all Novigrad. No need to push in. Very good.
Let me have a look. Bye.
Greetings, Haggard.
The second rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club.
Washed your hair.
Durden the Tyler. I bet he's a pretty great puncher.
The tailor cut out to remain champion. We've been expecting you. We're already taking bets.
You've been weighed, you've been measured, and you've been found scrawny. In what world could you possibly defeat me?
The newcomer may seem all skin and bones, but remember, he defeated the Sergeant to the Bloody Baron of Velen.
I am Geralt!
Came here to fight the tailor, so let's do this.
Novigraders, one and all, a momentous occurrence. Before us in just minutes, Geralt of Rivia will face the tailor.
Come here, bitch! Uncle Durden wants to sew you a new face.
Pay off, they said.
You're gonna be looking up for me. Looking at me from the flat of your back, you little punk.
Come on, come closer.
Oof. What the schnitzel? What the heck? That was a quick jab.
Take a good look in the mirror. You'll see your all-new face, courtesy of the tailor.
Let it be known that Durden has won the bout and retained the title of Champion of Novigrad. Change of scenery.
I want to fight the tailor again.
Be my guest.
I'm ready.
Fight!
Might at least have died with dignity.
Come on! Time to end this.
Durden is champion no more. Henceforth, the title belongs to the Drifter. If you've not had your fill of slapabouts just yet, you'll find other eager challengers in Velen and Skellige.
They said. It'll pay off, they said. Time for a change of scenery.
Non-human, are you? Look for your kind beyond the woods.
Careful.
This
Wonderful.
is Novigrad, not your backyard, spring.
Why are you wandering the streets, eh? Tempting decent men into indecent thoughts.
I must go to the...
Think the lady's grown tired of your company.
Lady? What lady? See her ears? She-elf. And everyone knows that elves are always doing something on the sly.
I'm not doing anything, I swear it. I must just fetch some water.
Where will you put it? Where's your jug, eh? Where's your bucket?
Leave her be.
By what right you giving me orders, eh?
Let's go, Reddy. Killing's like batting an eye for witchmen.
You can breathe. It's over.
Over? For you, perhaps. You'll go on your merry way. But I must stay here. And they will too.
Nothing I can do about that.
Then why get involved at all? You didn't scare those boars off for my sake. For your own. To feel just and noble. A knight on a swiving white steed. Or do I have it all wrong? Go, Vatgern. And remember, we neither need nor want your pity.
Right. Then he can get his wife out the dungeon.
Damn it, I don't know.
Greetings, Haggard.
Ooh. Nothing hurts as much as life.
My pits are rank.
Sonny, keep it together, lads! Bloody hell. Let me live.
I'm bored stiff.
Armed ruffians in town. Scandal.
Oh,
unbloody thinkable!
Praise you with all my heart.
Good folk! Mages have set the Hunter's house aflame. They seek to burn the city down.
My pits are rank.
Greetings.
Open up.
Got you pretty good with that, Shiv.
I'll get that little shit. Since you step on my turn. Gives a copper.
Aye. Should pick your men more carefully. Rico blew his cover like a novice.
Yeah, he told me. And I told him to leave town. Most likely promised I'd reward you, didn't he?
So he said.
Take it.
Mug like that won't get you a
Armed
copper.
ruffians in
Got to be
town.
elegant.
In
life, you gotta take risks and not get fucked.
Got a big dump brewing.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
In short, who kisses your ass today will bite it tomorrow.
This the place?
Greetings, Witcher. It's nearby. Ready?
Lead the way.
Splendid. Come. The King of Beggars, man. His name is Tin Boy.
What do you know about him?
Not much. He's easy to ire, so tread carefully. We need him far more than he needs us.
You were to come alone, elf. Who's this?
A concerned friend.
Ah. Fine. Here's how we see things. The boss at Loggerheads with Cleaver, there's got to be a payoff. We've got an offer, and it's non-negotiable.
Surprise us.
A steady supply of iron in exchange for 50% of your profits.
Give you 25.
Who are you to dictate anything to the King of Beggars? 35's as low as we'll go.
I wonder if I can get 30 out of him.
25's our limit. We'll throw in a discount at the shop.
You're clearly daft, tramp. No deal. Come on, boys.
Fine. We'll take your offer.
But perhaps we should...
You should go home, elf.
Agreed.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, Tin Boy. Too much drink. It softened your bloody mind. This here's Cleaver's territory, you prick whittler.
Damn it. Who's this now?
Cleaver's boys. News travels fast.
Geralt, what do we do?
Try it, Cloud curses. Issue. Killing. Issue. Killing. At him. Plowing curses. Issue. Killing. Try.
Brother, please.
Damn it. Who's this now?
Cleaver's boys. News travels fast.
Geralt, what do we do?
At him. Try me, Rick. Issue. Killing.
mistake.
Plowing curses. Is he? Kill him. Plowing curses. Try me, Rick. That's it. Leg it! This way!
Geralt, quickly!
Tramp, Novigrad's not your stomping ground.
Careful! There could be more in there!
Follow me.
Right. Sure hope there's a payoff at the end of this.
So, supplies. That's something we can count on?
Who'd you take me for? Gave you me word, didn't I? But I'd hire guards if I was you. You never know with Cleaver.
Think they'll come back?
A few of Cleaver's little shits escaped. Bugger probably already knows everything. I've no men to spare, can't guarantee your safety. If I was you, I'd lay low for a time.
Thanks, Tin Boy.
Down the line, the bosses will make a deal. You'll be left alone. All you gotta do is stay alive till then.
What now?
Here we chat, while your partner's just flown the coop.
Damn it. Hey, wait!
Good luck!
Hattori, wait!
Youth these days. Hair-brained, all of them.
Got a
The
problem?
Passiflora's Novigrad's most famous bordello, but there's also Cripple Creek's.
Hattori, you in there? Open up.
No chance! Leave me be!
Don't be silly. Let me in.
No, never! I shall stay in here until Middenvern. Forgive me, Geralt. That was a mistake. To parley with bandits, make deals.
Too late now. King of Beggars will get you supplies, and then what? You'll have to pay him.
What have I done? Geralt, you must help me!
No, I won't. I'm a witcher, not a bodyguard.
Precisely! You must find me a bodyguard. Geralt, I beg you, they'll kill me!
Got anyone specific in mind?
There's a mercenary, Sucrus. Often drinks at the Sturgeon. He's an old pirate, a Skelliger. He used to work for me. Huge as an oak. Wouldn't fear a dozen cleavers.
Can't you talk to him yourself?
We parted not on the best of terms. That is to say, he demanded a bonus and I...
Didn't pay him. Great. What now? Am I supposed to pay your dues?
I'm certain you'll find some way to agree. Geralt, please don't leave me this way.
Darkness everywhere.
God,
I see it all around.
company. That is the...
Hard times with
Miserable and hungry.
Played at Whoresun's Den lately.
Stop going there after they saw.
Oh, God. Arena's company.
Guess I should interject.
What the fuck are you doing? We weren't done conversing.
Call that a conversation?
Not your plowing business. You need a smack, is that it?
Can't claim you don't got the coin to pay.
First, I won't lose to you. And second, I always pay me gambling debts.
Pure reasonable, Jason.
What? Lost your nerve?
My wife would say it was that. In this very inn, at that very table, a fella stuck another with a knife because he demanded his coin. Cards and whores. Just not diversion to things.
This guy seems pretty good. Come here. Wasn't expecting to knock him out.
Sorry, but you asked for it. I'm Geralt.
Sucrus, you did well, mate. An ale to patch things. Come, we'll talk inside. What brings you here, Geralt?
Looking for a bodyguard. Interested?
Why not, if there's coin in it?
Well, there isn't. Not yet.
So we're to barter. Favor for a favor, aye?
I'm gonna kill you, Hattori. Yeah, I guess. What did you have in mind?
My brother-in-law owes me some coin. Get it back and we'll talk.
Damn it. I'll do it. Where'll I find him?
Nearby at the docks. You know what? I don't care for his coin all in all. If you don't get it back, I won't mind.
So what do you want me to do?
Smash his stock of mead. Was me brought it in from Aunt Skellig.
That a mature thing to do?
Nay, but it's fair.
It's not safe to go out in the streets anymore.
Making me nervous.
Rum, time and again. I'd kill for some vodka.
No glass tastes as sweet as the first backing pull.
Taste the salted cod.
Who's captain of this ship?
Looking at her. Aye, her. That's right. I, a woman, am captain. Shocking as shit, I know.
Farewell.
No leading our lassies astray, scamp.
Don't give up easy, do ya?
Farewell.
Why buy tomorrow what you can buy today?
Greetings. I'm Mr. Sucrus's collector. Come to get...
Mr. Sucrus, the man's a boor. I do not deal with illiterate peasants. Tell him I'll pay just as soon as palm trees sprout on Skellige.
Got a problem with Sucrus?
I thought, mead. I shall import mead. Daft idea for a business. The import duties, my bollocks shrivel at the thought. I paid the bastard what we agreed, less half the duties. And palm trees will sooner sprout in Skellige.
Yeah, I know. I don't have time for this.
You'll see right away I've got the best deals this side of the Pontar.
We'll deal with the witches, then we'll come for you, don't you worry.
Black ones, Redanians, long as they pay and don't hit.
Draw your weapon. Prepare for battle. You shall not have it easy this time.
Brought friends? Huh. They all pledged to defend Maid Bilberry's honor too?
No. No, they defend justice. For it is only fair you face a threesome.
Is that so?
Yes, for you are a rogue and a cheat, sir. You never revealed yourself to be a witcher.
You never asked. But since you've all gone to the trouble, let's fight.
Son of a... Take him from the back! Cover your eyes! You're carrion!
Try me, Rick.
I want him alive! Alive!
Put it away. Chicken.
Such is my quest, to wander the villages of this fair land of Velen, singing the praises of Maid Bilberry. I shall bring due fame to her unequaled beauty and unparalleled charms. Maid Bilberry is, without a doubt, the most intelligent, most understanding, and most compassionate of all creatures to walk our imperfect world. I shall immediately, and with full prejudice, correct any man who dares to claim otherwise. The most stubborn and foolhardy of these ignoramus shall taste of my family blade. Indeed, just the other day I came across a certain gentleman fondling some tart, and having the cheek to call her my most beautiful little flower. This enraged me so egregiously that I decided to explain to the fool the magnitude of his error. But he refused to listen, and when I insisted further, he fled. This truly is a land of cowards. I shall not rest until I have convinced all the locals that they should direct their compliments to Maid Bilberry, and only Maid Bilberry. Sounds like he was a nuisance.
Think I pissed me trousers.
Time for a little rendezvous with Triss.
At first, I thought it a jest, but then yesterday was
Nothing works up a first-rate business.
So, how'd it go with this evening? I was thinking about minding my own business when suddenly...
Looking to make some coin too, eh?